Hey everybody, how you all doing out there in YouTube land? It's the old pipe fitter from Chicago again, and it's Merry Christmas time. And well, last time I talked about things that we had the band, the Rush tribute band, had broke up. So I'm already moving on from that, and I was pretty depressed for a while, but we're already moving on from that, and going to start a new band, and we start Saturday, this coming Saturday. So today is Friday. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day in Chicago. It's like almost 60 degrees. So what I wanted to get to, so let's get to the point. What I wanted to get to was when I did my original test of the Dragonfire pickups versus the Seymour Duncan pickups, I used my small amp setup, which is my little Gibson, and this cabinet I'm sitting behind right now, and this little amp right here. If you can see it, I think you can see it. I'm pretty sure you can. Let me check in the camera. So now we're moving up to, and we're using those two heads. I'm going to use those two heads, and we're going to go through those two cabinets that are right there. So we'll be using that for now. Okay, we'll be using these two guitars. And the guitar on the right is a Firefly with Dragonfire pickups in it. And the guitar on the left is a Epiphone Dot with Seymour Duncan Seth Lovers in it. So what I noticed was a big difference in the sound of the whole setup when I go to my bigger. This was my stage setup pretty much. This is what I'll use if we play out. Granted, guys don't like to bring the big amps. I think the crowd still likes it. They like to see the big amps on stage. You know, so you got to give them something, you know. And I know the big bands use what they use, and half of those almost all the cabinets they have on stage are not on, except for guys like Joe Bonamassa or somebody. All right, so let's get right to it. We're gonna go first. We are going through the Hotone Ampero, Ampero guitar effects processor. And if you notice, I don't have long enough cables yet. I gotta get some. I'm just, like I say, I'm just an old guy like you guys. Man, I live on a fixed income, so I gotta do things when I can. A lot of the stuff that I have these days, I bought when I was working, so I'm lucky enough to have it still. So we're going through the Eggenator head, which is an Eggenator Tweaker 40, and then we're going through the PV Classic 50. We're going through the clean channel and the PV Classic 50, and we're going a moderate clean channel with the Eggenator. And I think I got it balanced pretty good, but it's loud. Alright, so the first guitar we're going to use is the Dot. I gave it a little bit of volume, just so you guys can hear everything. So basically we'll play the same thing on both guitars. Boy, this thing's all dusty. Same thing on both guitars, and I want you to hear what I hear. See if you hear what I hear. I know what you know, and I know what you know. No, I want you to see if you hear what I hear, and I think there is a very big difference between the sound of the pickups. Even though the guitars are a similar body design, that's why I kind of doing this test. They're not exactly the same, because this is an Epiphone and that is a Firefly. So, but that Firefly's been zooped up pretty much. It's had all the electronics changed, and the Dragonfire pickups put in, Goto tuners put in, so it's in pretty good shape. For the money you would spend on doing all that work and putting in tuners and pickups and all the electronics and doing all that and make it all just like this, pretty much, it's pretty equal in price. I paid $400 for this one, and with a case, so I mean you can't go wrong. I wanna change the patch real quick, so give me about 2 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna play the same thing on both guitars, one right after the other, and we'll see what the big differences is in sound. So I'm gonna try to keep all the volumes the same and everything the same, all right? Alright, so that's the Seth Lovers. Let's put the amps on standby real quick. And we'll switch out guitars. I do have to say, with the Firefly, I really enjoy the neck profile of this guitar. It has a good feel to it. And I kind of do like the smaller body size, because this is Rosie, by the way. I know some of you have seen her before, but this is Rosie, and she is a Firefly, and yeah, so let's hear what that sounds like. So that's the two guitars doing. Let's do some clean stuff with it if we can. Let's see what that sounds like. I gotta change the patch again. Alright. This has got quite a bit of delay on it, so this clean tone. So let's see what they sound like clean. So we'll do it on a rhythm pickup and see what it sounds like. I like the treble pickup better. So now let's real quickly, we'll go back on this test right away. Back to, this is Veronica, by the way. I call her Veronica. That's the treble pickup, Seymour Duncan 25th anniversary Seth Lover. Okay, so now we'll go to the rhythm pickup. We'll do the same thing we did over there. Okay, so that's basically clean and dirty, a little bit dirty. So let's go and try it a little bit with some delay and some overdrive and stuff like that, and see what it sounds like. And maybe we'll turn it up a little bit and see when does the guitar start feeding back. So if you see, I got quite a bit of delay. Turn that up a little bit. We turn it up a little bit. Oh, watch the stand. Now, if you notice, as I turn the amp up, I start getting some feedback, and I will get that with both guitars. So both of them will do that because number one, I'm sitting right on top of it, and number two, we're starting to give it some really heavy volume, and it will feed back. So what you do when you're playing a guitar of this style is you can, if it's wired correctly, you can roll back on your volume. And that feedback will take care of itself there. But as you move away from the amp, if you notice a lot of ESP35 players, they're always fiddling with their volume, man, because they're either too close or too far, or too close, or have moved away from the amp, where they can turn it actually all the way up and not get feedback. And if you're far enough away, you can get it pretty loud. I mean, these guitars actually sound very good turned all the way up. But if I turn this one all the way up, see, we'll get feedback. So you gotta I turn it down to about there. That's about 8, and we're still getting a little bit. So that's not 7, 6. About 6, it goes away. So if you can control that, it sounds pretty good. I think I do like the Cess Lovers better. Let's really quick go back to the... I'm sorry, I didn't feel like clicking the switches. Turn the volume up. So I'll let you be the judge. You guys tell me what you think. This is like the second comparison I've done of the Duncans versus the Dragonfires. So I'm interested in actually looking back at the video of myself and hearing the guitars, because like you say, like I was saying, when you sit right on top of the amps like this, and it's different for you. I really should be out there somewhere, but my room is small here, so I don't have a lot of room. Yeah, that's my video for today. Don't buy a Chipson. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. to my friends, my family, my children, everybody, all you viewers out there. Thank you for all you people that have subscribed and do take a look at the videos. I appreciate it. I hope you get some useful information out of it. I'm always saying because I'm trying to think of what to say, because I don't script this stuff out. I'm just a guy like you. I'm up here, and I got some gear. I don't have rack mounts and stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't. And in a way, and my thought in my head is why do the pros need all that rack stuff? I just don't understand it when I can get the tonality that I really like out of what I've got here and the effects processor. So I don't know. You tell me. That's it for today. You guys have a great day and a great new year.